So what's going on, everyone? Today is October the 17th, 2020. Here to talk about Bitcoin because I know you guys have heard all about the hype yesterday of how Bitcoin went up to like $30,000 off of a false report that the SEC has approved a spot Bitcoin ETF. Isn't that crazy? Now imagine all the people who felt like this was it. This was the opportunity for us to now see Bitcoin do its breakout, hit that $70,000, hit $100,000 per Bitcoin. And in the end, the price for Bitcoin dumped. Look at all the articles right here. Top stories about ETF and Bitcoin. Market Insider. Bitcoin price jump after false report on SEC BlackRock ETF approval. Bloomberg even picked up the article. Bitcoin ETF enthusiasts hit as fake news fuels $85 million in liquidation. Cointelegraph also hit the markets with this information, clarification on sharing false spot Bitcoin ETF news. So apparently it was Cointelegraph who dropped the news, the false information about BlackRock's ETF being approved by the SEC. Blockworks, CoinDesk, everyone was talking about this fake news. Now, what was the real purpose? Was it a trial run? Was it just to see how hyped the market would become? How much demand would come into the market for Bitcoin? It could have been a trial, just to see how people will react once a spot Bitcoin ETF was to be approved. Don't think that these things just happen by coincidence or by circumstance. They literally like to throw out breadcrumbs, try little things just to see how the overall market would take it, and I think they probably got what they were expecting. How Bitcoin completely went berserk in one day. The market ended up almost 5%, but it came short of $30,000. Now everyone thought that was it, because Bitcoin has been trading subpar below 30,000 for a while, and on this one day of one piece of information, you guys can see how crazy the market gets just for this spot Bitcoin ETF. Now it kind of resembles what Ripple and the SEC went through about XRP being a security. Like everyone was waiting for this one moment to see the price in XRP completely go up, and you guys can actually tell that the market in XRP, let me show you this chart real quick. This was the reaction right there once that information finally came through, because this was some years for that case to be resolved between the SEC and Ripple. This is it, right? On this one day, the market went up 73.25% in one day. But now look at the price in XRP. So again, looking at Bitcoin, we can actually see that this was the reaction to what people have been waiting for a spot Bitcoin ETF. They're waiting for the approval. And I don't think that the market really took it as well as they did with the final resolution of the SEC case against Ripple. Or maybe because they quelled the hype because it was false. But needless to say, we did a price prediction in Bitcoin on October the 11th, right? We already knew that the market in Bitcoin was bullish. We were anticipating that the market was going to go higher. And on the day that the market got higher on that false news, 4.82%. Okay, so now the question is, what's next? Well, to me, I don't think too much is next into the market of Bitcoin. I think the particular cryptocurrency is just going to continue to trade within our trading channel right now. It's a good thing for us to see price now in Bitcoin break outside of this trading channel, though. We all can agree that that's a good thing. So we definitely need to see the market in Bitcoin hold its price above that descending line. That definitely needs to uphold in order for us to maintain that the market is, if anything, is stable and is going to maintain its trading within these range. So let me go ahead and do this, extend this out just a little bit. Take a look at Bitcoin on the 2-day chart real quick, so you guys can see that, yeah, we're getting some sellers. Like the market did dump. The article did tell us right there on Bloomberg, $85 million was liquidated. People were selling. They was like, look, I bought Bitcoin around 25,250. It almost hit 30,000. Let me sell. So yeah, that's exactly what happened with the amount of volume that came in on that current 2-day price bar. Here it is on the 3. Take a look at Bitcoin on the 5. We have 13 hours and 11 minutes. Now, I do like how Bitcoin is trending higher. But what I don't like is where the price is currently closing on these price bars. I don't like that the market is closing off of the highs right now. I don't like it. You can see it on the 5, you can see it on the 3, you can see it on 2, and on the daily. I need to see those buyers come back into the market. And I can't say that they will, because many of them were led astray thinking that the spot Bitcoin ETF was approved by the SEC. And it wasn't. So I don't think that those buyers are now incentivized to come in and purchase Bitcoin at these high prices. So what I have to do, I'm going to chill out right now. I'm just going to wait and see if those buyers are still hyped in buying Bitcoin at these higher levels. And if they are, then I'll come back in and drop another prediction looking for the price to go up. But until then, the expectation is that Bitcoin is still bullish though, okay? And I'm going to show you the reason why. It's right here. Okay, so this market in Bitcoin is definitely still bullish. We're going to anticipate that that's going to continue to happen. But I just want to see if there's any more weakness to contend with off of the selling that occurred yesterday. Okay, so I'm going to wait. I'm allow the market to give me more information. I need more printed information to occur on the price chart before we can actually say, yeah, it looked like Bitcoin is going to continue to go up. Let me show you this before I go, because I do like how Bitcoin is bouncing off of this area of support, 28,100. That looks pretty decent as well too. So not only did price in Bitcoin break that downtrend line that I had originally in the video, in the beginning of the video, it also is keeping in line with the ascending line, and it also bounced off of this area that was once acting as resistance. So all of these are good things. I just want to see whether or not those sellers are still going to hit this market like they did yesterday though. Okay, so I don't want to forget about that. So let me just give the market a couple more days to see what happens. But so far, I will have to say that the greater chance of where price is going to move will be to the upside still. What do you think? Hit that like button, and also subscribe. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.